Twizzy, the little bird who waited 2 years for love.
You're so cute. No, don't take that. That's my shirt.
I still remember the very first time I heard about Twizzy. A tiny parrot sitting in a cage in California, just waiting. He wasn't waiting for food or a toy. He was waiting for someone who truly cared. For 2 long years, he sat there unwanted, all because he wasn't perfect. Twizzy was born with a condition called scissor beak or crossed beak. His beak grew crooked, unable to close the way it should, making something as natural as eating one of the hardest challenges of his life. He had to tilt his head back, twist his neck every which way just to swallow a bite. Most of the food would fall to the ground. And all that time, he was kept in a cage so small that he injured himself every time he tried to eat. That went on for almost 2 years. 2 years of struggling, hurting, and waiting for a chance that seemed like it would never come. Thankfully, someone finally noticed him, a friend of mine. After long talks with the breeder, Twizzy was finally freed, and that's when he came to me. The very first thing I told him was, "Don't worry, sweetheart, you'll never go hungry again." But it took a long time for him to believe that. At first, he was so afraid. People hadn't been kind to him before, so why should he trust me now? Those first days were so quiet. He kept his distance while I waited patiently. Day after day, I tried to show him that this time would be different. I hand-fed him, spoke gently, and just kept waiting. Little by little, he began to understand.
I'll just add the big bowl under the small bowl and I can catch all the water because you refuse to use it. Such a silly little thing, you.
I'll never forget the day he lowered his head and let me scratch him. That tiny moment nearly brought me to tears. It was his way of saying, "Okay, I trust you." From that second on, a new chapter began. Once the fear faded, I finally saw who Twizzy really was, a playful, joyful little soul full of life. He loved people, loved attention, and even played toss the toy with me like a child playing with their mom.
Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah. So sweet. Yeah. Oh, he wants to go.
You want to see her fly?
Of course, he still needs special care. We trim his beak, prepare his food carefully, fruit cut into tiny pieces, pellets rolled into little balls, shallow dishes so he can scoop them up. I've spent countless hours feeding him by hand, and I would do it all over again without hesitation.
So apparently I am dramatic. Me? Dramatic? Ah! Who would say that? Who would say that?
Because now, Twizzy isn't just surviving, he's truly living. He roams the house, curiously exploring everything, bringing laughter and joy into every corner. That helpless little bird in a cage now has a whole world to discover. He'll never survive in the wild, he wouldn't know how. But that's okay, because now he has a home, safety, and above all, love. And me, I can't imagine life without him. Twizzy isn't just a bird, he's family. Sometimes I wonder, what if no one had saved him that day? What if he had been left behind in that tiny cage forever? Just the thought breaks my heart. And I realize there are so many more animals out there still waiting, just like he once did, for a chance to be loved. So if you ever think about adopting, I hope you'll remember Twizzy. Don't just look for the perfect one. Sometimes the ones with the hardest challenges are the very ones who bring the deepest love. Save them, open your heart, because when you do, you're not just saving them. Sometimes they end up saving you. But I want to be honest, caring for an animal is never easy. Do your homework before bringing one home. Talk to experts, learn how to give them the life they deserve. And when you love them with all your heart, trust me, you'll get back more than you ever imagined. If Twizzy's journey has touched you, his struggles, his joy, and the bond we now share, please like and share his story. Life is full of unexpected beauty, and sometimes it all begins with giving a small, fragile soul the chance to be loved.
I'll just add the big bowl under the small bowl and I can catch all the water because you refuse to use it. Such a silly little thing, you.